Back everyone, it's Abdallah here with even more Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. In the previous two streams, there were two streams entirely. The first 12 hours, we went through a good section of the game. The second 12 hours, we literally did a 100% completion of all of the items within the game, or at least all of the, you can see that in the top corner, items 100%. If you were to ask yourself, what is beating a Metroid Prime game 100%? Doing all the items and the puzzles, for sure. That's for me. When it comes down to a true 100% and what the game actually calls for is the scans. Okay, we're gonna have a quick discussion right now. I'm not super upset about it. I'm a little bummed out, but I understand the concept. I don't expect you to be able to go back and I don't know, go and take a look at any of these bosses again. But it sucks that we missed this. Shout outs to Kylie right now. Thank you so much for your generosity of gifting out 5 memberships to people in chat. So cool. Glad that we did that. Thank you so much. Have to acknowledge that. The generosity is amazing. So back on my thing over here. There's one Sylux battle where he kind of low-key turns into a morph ball. It's called Lockjaw. Apparently I was supposed to scan it in the battle after scanning for Sylux. Who knew? Who knew, right? These 3 items over here I can easily get. I just missed them at the very beginning of the game. One's a glister beetle, one's a sickle fly, one's a shimmer strap. So simple. They're wildlife that we can easily get. The hard thing about this right over here is Carvex. Carvex was one of the bosses in the game. We remember him. He had like little tentacles and vines and stuff like that. I scanned Carvex right off the bat, his whole body. I didn't actually scan his vines, and I didn't scan his pollen sac, which are 2 things right over here that the boss, that's just locked to that boss battle. I didn't know I had to scan those things. I literally scan the boss as soon as I walk in, and then I go figure out the boss. But yeah, apparently he had 3 parts, so I'm 100% locked out of these 2 things right now. Very unfortunate. What's going on after Heat Strap over here? Yeah, okay. So after these 2, remember we went back to the flare pool? Inside the flare pool, there's like something that comes out of the water, or out of the lava. Remember we were on top of Viola surfing around on the flare pool? There's something called a blowhopper. I could easily go get it. It's there, it's permanent. This one right over here is called the Swim Snatcher. When we were backtracking in that area, I found an energy tank, and then one of these like little dudes literally grabbed it and was swimming around. I was just too in the moment of trying to get my energy tank that I didn't scan him, and he's literally gone now. So I don't have access to getting that one. That sucks. And that's on me. I didn't scan it. Okay, that's great, but like that's not a boss. That's just like a little dude. There should be another way of doing that. So that's right over here. I have 3 things on here that I can't get. So there's really no point in me scanning anything else. There's really no point in it. Machines, I never scanned in the Cybot teleporter. That's in Volt Forge. That's super simple. And I never scanned in the, what was it called? It's a Lamorne beam turret. Okay, so this one's Lamorne beam turret, and this one's Cybot teleporter. I can go back to Volt Forge and scan those 2. They're not 100% locked out, but we did do it. For Lamorne lore, all these 5 were at the very beginning of the game. So cool. Hey, thanks so much, Kylie. Thank you so much for the super chat there. You're amazing. We missed you for the last couple of streams. Hopefully you're doing okay. We usually see you in chat, but I didn't see you the entire time. Maybe Metroid's not your kind of game, but hey, no worries. The fact that you're helping out now really means the world. Thank you so much for that. So now going over here, this Lamorne lore, it's in the first 5 areas of the game. I just didn't know to scan them, so I can easily go get that. Lamorne data logs, I did miss one, and this one was very, very interesting. It's in the flare pool in the entry bay. I can go back to flare pool and grab it, and we could be done with it. Research, I have 100% of all of these things. So even if, watch me, for the sake of my time, I could spend approximately 30 minutes to 40 minutes going back, scanning these other things to get my scans up to like 95. But we're not going to get the true ending of the game unless we have 100% scans in our logbook and we have 100% items. So again, there's really no point in doing it because we missed it. We missed out on a couple things. And like, that sucks. That truly sucks for me. I love the game. I think that's a miss, but that is par for the course with Metroid games. I know to scan bosses, I scan them as soon as I walk in. Like, I know this. We've been trained in Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3. We've done it. It just sucks that, like, we spent 17 hours plus, it says 17 hours just pure playtime. You know, we took breaks, we chatted, we looked around, I erased some things, we reloaded save files. So approximately, we spent about 24 hours on this game, I would say, doing that. And having this hindsight over here, just it rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it. We went out to do 100%. Can we call it that we did 100%? Subjectively, yeah. We got all the items, we did all the puzzles, that's great. Like, that's cool to me. The fact that we missed some scans really sucks. So what's going to be happening today with the rest of the series, you might be asking? I do want to beat the game on hard mode. I 100% do. I think that's going to be a really, really fun time. I don't know if any of your scans or all your other things are going to go back into your new playthrough, or you just have to do everything again. I kind of want to go get everything just to say I did, and then I'm just like, oh, well, I didn't get the little scans in the boss battles, and that's it, and we'll just have like a 95%. I kind of want to do it just to showcase that we did do those things. We could. But again, like I said, for the hard part is I'm still going to be permanently locked out of certain scans. That sucks. But that's okay. That's par for the course. That's what the game is all about. Welcome to Metroid Prime, where even though you think you're good at scanning, you have to double be good at scanning. Like, you have to, hey, we're in a boss fight. Oh, I didn't know that I had to like stop what I'm doing in the middle of this boss fight and then scan again for 2 instances. And then the little swimmer guy, that sucks that I missed him. Anyway, that's my rant over. Metroid Prime 4 is a great game. I think it's awesome. The only criticisms I have is I still feel that voice acting is lifeless behind the helmets. I think that Samus should have said a single word or done something more compassionate for her being that bounty hunter. And I didn't like the mandatory half an hour to 40 minutes of grinding green crystals locked into the actual story. Didn't like that at all. But other than that, game was cool, man. It felt exactly like a Prime game. So, is that gonna knock it down to like a 6 out of 10? No, it's not. It's fine. It's like, right now, I think that it feels like a solid 8 out of 10. Maybe 8.5. We'll see how the final boss goes. So I think what I want to do right now is I want to do I can't even. I don't know. I'm thinking of like what we should do. I just go get the little Lemorn lores and then data entry logs. I don't know. It's just you get to the finish line and then you get disqualified. That's what it kind of feels like, right? You just ran an entire 24-hour marathon and then you find out that the judges are like, hey man, you took a corner too tight, and so we're gonna have to disqualify your entire run. That's kind of what that feels like right now. Like, you didn't go through a certain amount of cones, you know, in your way over here, and because you didn't do that, we're gonna have to invalidate your entire run. That's kind of how it feels right now, and that sucks. But that's okay. You got to do it, man. You got to do it. But that's okay, man. It'll be fine. I do like the game. So, you know what? Let's beat the game. Let's go for it. I'm gonna leave the rest of these weird things undone. I would have to go to the Great Mines to find some sort of gas spore. I don't know. Do I have this thing? Viros. It's Viros biology. It's called a something gas spore. There's another gas spore that I didn't get. I could have sworn I got him. Oh, I do have a Gura gas spore. Okay. Yeah, you know, I've got a Gura gas spore. We're fine with that. I was just trying to knock this out. But yeah, from what I said, there's the 3 things at the beginning. Yeah, the three things at the beginning, blowhopper. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That sucks, man. F. Okay. I don't even want to do it. I don't. That sucks. All right, let's just beat the game. I'm done. I'm done. We're done with that. Let's beat the game. Here we go. All right, friends, welcome back to even more Metroid Prime 4. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I did say I wanted to go and do all of the scans in the game. The hard thing about the scans is, although we are at an 86% right now, there's some scans that I 100% missed, and I'll tell you which ones they are. Right over here, during one of the Sylux battles, he turns into something called Lockjaw. Maybe in his second battle. You had to scan him when he did that. How did I know that? I was just trying to survive. Right over here in Vuros, there's these cranes and these three items. They're literally at the beginning of the game. I can go back and scan them. But this next one over here is Carvex. He had a vine and he had a pollen sac in his boss battle that you had one opportunity to scan, and I missed it. Of course, going over here, this one is something in the flare pool, lava pool. It's like one of the little, what is it called, blowhoppers. Easily can get that, but the little swim snatcher that stole my energy tank and I chase after, that was his scan and you can't get it again. So we're pretty much locked out of, I would say, 4 things right now. Other than that, these lures are in the first 5 areas of Fury Green. You just had to find them. This data log right over here that we were looking for is in the Flare Pool entry bay, super hidden, and then research is done. So we're locked out of 4 things, so that means that we can't 100% scans, and so be it. That sucks. But what can you do about it? What can you do about it? So here we go. Welcome back, Samus. Let's do this. We're gonna go leave for Chrono's Tower right now, and we're gonna go beat the game.
You ready?
I am ready. We have 100% of all the items in the game. We got every upgrade. We're fine.
If there's anything you need to complete, now is the time.
Now's the time, but that's okay. We're gonna leave right now, and we're gonna get out of here.
All
So
right, listen up.
let's do it.
We got a lot of ground to cover, so check your gear. If it don't punch a hole in something, we don't got a use for it. Our mission is to guide Samus to the master teleporter. To do that, we gotta cross Soul Valley and destroy the force field around Chrono Tower. Open her up!
Force field undamaged. I must increase power.
No, I told you I can only guarantee 80%.
Recalculating. Warning. System critical.
We need to abort, the weapon's gonna blow! Oh no. Move, soldier! Get down!
Force field destroyed.
Well done. No, my baby.
I'm so sorry.
She did good.
She did. She sure did.
This is our moment. Coming, Mac?
Yes, sir, Sarge.
Okay. Welcome to the end. Okay, this is the end. There is literally no turning back. Like, you cannot leave. So if you choose to accept this mission, the sergeant was right. You cannot go. You better have gotten 100% scans and 100% items over here, or else. Now, not everything needs a scan, right? Like every mechanism and tube and cylinder and switch and those things, those don't count in the scan book. So that's kind of interesting to me. The only scans that we have left in this area are like the boss.
The temple responds to Samus.
Okay, so these are the Guardians. They're there to essentially guide the Chosen One. Here we go. Everything is here to guide Samus. Man, so it looks like I'm gonna have to play this game on hard mode, man. Knowing everything that I know now. Crazy to think about. Oh, those 12 Lemorn who left to find you. Sorry, I was reading this. None have returned. I know nothing of their fate. Did they find you? Are you here listening to my words? I fear not, for even in the darkness I cling to hope. I believe you will find your way to Vuros. I believe you will save us.
You okay, Samus?
Yeah, I'm great. I don't need a minute. Get me through. Okay. Responds to Guardian commands. Psychic energy turbine. Provides power to the nearby machine. Okay, an expanding object. So these little Guardians are gonna open this up. We're gonna go.
It's unfolding. The robots are the keys.
Okay, let's giddy up. An elevator.
Let's head up.
We're ready when you are, Samus.
Ready to head up?
Oh, I'm ready.
Master Teleporter should be here. Let's keep looking.
I am here to support my friends. Take us home, Samus.
Look! Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, this is where we started the game, remember? We went inside this place?
Finally, we get to go home.
Stay alert. Don't get too comfortable.
I am here to support my friends. Take us home, Samus.
Master Teleporter should be here. Let's keep looking. I believe this is a sacred place. I can feel it.
Want to try and get more intel by scanning?
No, I don't.
We have finally reached the top of the tower.
Okay.
Now, how do we get all the way up there?
All right, there we go.
How does she
How does she do that? So from their point of view, they don't see the psychic rails. They're just watching Samus fly up in the air right now in the spider ball, right? You can't, like a human can't see these psychic objects. It's literally just Samus. So that's crazy. They're just like, oh, how is she just flying like that? That's true. I can see the bewilderment in something like that, right? Okay, here we go. Psychic abilities. Oh, it's a psychic healing pod. Okay. This one is a structure. The master teleporter is housed inside. Okay, so the master teleporter is inside here. Let's teleport out of here and let's go home. Great.
Look at this place. Jeez.
You got the keys. Take us home.
Okay, I got the keys. Let's go home.
This must be the master teleporter.
Guys, I can't believe it. We're actually going home.
Samus! I've been waiting for this.
Sylux! Knuckle up!
Okay, Sylux. Whoa. Here we go. Sylux, welcome back. Two for administering care, connected to Sylux, transformed into a nano arm by nano machines, fully armored except for its tip. Okay, so then also, if you look at your scans, it doesn't even count as Sylux yet. Fascinating. All right, well, we gotta look alive over here. Ow. I put the super shield on right now because I don't want to take any unnecessary damage. Ow.
All right, let's get the rest of these on.
That shield didn't even look like it did anything for me, to be honest. Burned like 30 missiles on that. Okay, nano arm tip formed into a dragon head. This form puts heavy strain on the nano machines and can be active for only a short time. Damaging the dragon head will increase the strain, reducing its duration. Oh my god, that was like 100 damage, dude. Dude! Another 100 damage just gone, and he bit me. That's it, it's on. The middle dragon head I had to aim for a lot more. Dude, ow! Look at how much health is gone!
Four arms! I counted four. We took them out once. We can do it again. Watch your feet!
Oh, of course I would take 80 damage from that. Wow, man. That's no joke. I just gotta find one of them to aim at. Maybe ice shots or something. Yeah, fully charged beam shot. If you aim it right, you can get an easy KO on one of these arms. Dude, I'm already at like borderline half health. So I can't get bit by the dragon, dude. The dragon's crazy. All right, here we go. We're gonna switch over to missiles, and I'm gonna super missile. Dude, that was 100, that was like 200 damage, man. These missiles aren't doing anything to it. Well, go. You better go. Oh! Oh, dude. I cannot heal him. Dude, what the heck? Oh my gosh, I couldn't even attack those dragons from him. Who's going down next? Which one of my liability teammates is doing that? Dude, what the heck? Get away. It's like you can't lock onto the individual heads. Like, you have to lock onto Sylux and then, like, free aim to the other ones. Good thing I dodged that. I hope my teammates are actually doing work, but they're all at like half health or lower and they can't heal themselves. Dude. I want to save my missiles in case I need that barrier. I don't know, the barrier just seemed like it didn't work. Oh, electric, huh? Oh, shoot! Oh, I forgot about this. It's the lightning spots. I got hit? Dude, I'm trying. Everyone needs my help. Find a spot where there's not... Everyone doesn't know where to stand. Sorry, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Liability teammates over here. Oh my gosh! Tough. I only have about 380 health over here. And Sylux is not giving me a lot of health either. Hate the slide, man. Dude, the slide where he just does that and the slam down. Oh my gosh, man. How do you even do this on hard mode? I think missiles are the way to go because it's homing and it makes things a lot easier. And it's just too, like, wacky wavy. I can't even get a full beam on it. Do I have to, like, scan him during this? What's the deal? Okay, Sylux, here we go. Reconstructed using latest nanotechnology. Alright, so I got a scan. Oh my gosh. I have not had enough yet. Oh, he's just getting started.
Where'd they go?
Oh gosh, how am I supposed to move on that? Just dodge it out of the way? Okay, that was almost like borderline reprieve in the middle to get a little bit of your health back. It seemed like every shot that I did that nailed him gave us a boatload of health. So we're in a good spot right now.
Just you and me, Samus.
All right, let's go, man.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, I've already scammed him. What? It touched me? That hurt a lot, man. This right here, this is an important scan for 100% completion. You need to get his lockjaw thing over here in the logbook. So now that we've done that, we have Sylux, we scanned him, and his lockjaw. Those are the last two scans in the game that are only locked in this area. Oh my gosh. That's my energy tank, dude. Super Missile actually stunned him. Yeah, I don't know how to dodge this one. Oh my gosh, that took a lot of... Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe just dodge it? Oh gosh! That was terrible. Oh, maybe I need to do that? Legacy barrier deactivated? That doesn't do much. Okay. How do you... Dang, dude, I'm out of hell. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with this thing. Oh, I can scan it. Draws in firearm attacks, neutralizing them. Only the control beam and the will of the user can resist the black hole's pull. So if I do my psychic beam into it, then I'll do something. Ow, ow. Maybe? It didn't do much. Only, and the will of the user can resist the black hole's pull. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Ow, dude. Yeah, I don't know how to block this. Other than just dodging out of the way like that. Okay. A psychic attack doesn't do much. I can even throw in a super bomb into it. That doesn't do anything. What is he doing? Is this gonna ever end? I have to do something here. I'm missing the cue. Only the control beam can resist the black hole's pull. I don't... Oh, maybe I'm aiming for Sylux and his brain? That's not doing anything. Okay, I'll figure it out. No? What the? Okay, so... we're gonna try. It's absorbing the black hole. Hitting hitting Sylux might have done it? Oh, hi, Howl. Not now, Howl. Hi, buddy. Mother, father. I don't know how to dodge that. Hi, Howl, my boy. Hi. I don't know how to dodge that. Howl, how do I dodge that attack? How do I do it? I don't know how. Here, why don't you come over here? Yeah, truly, I don't know how to dodge that attack, and it's like literally a, it's a KO. Good boy, Howell. Thank you so much. Good boy, Howell. Mr. Well, hi. Who's a well? How well is Mr. Well? Hi. Whee. Oh, you like that? Okay, I'm gonna need you to lay down over here, okay? Yeah, good boy. Yeah, lay down. Lay down, best friend. Yeah, good job. Go ahead. Get comfy. Get comfy. Hi. Okay. We're gonna jump right back into that. I don't know how to dodge that, but we did figure out that we have to use our Psychic Blast onto Sylux when he's doing that other thing. I don't know. Treats for Howl. Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much, Kylie. Alright, let's load it back up and hit it. Alright, here we go. Like 10 damage, it's not bad. This is literally an opportunity to get health. Dude, really hit me 3 times with the whip? Dude, I didn't get a lot of health refill on that. Okay, here we go. How do we beat this guy?
Just you and me, Samus.
Let's get this over with. That was a waste. Hey, dude. Oh, we gotta bump into him? That's funny, you just gotta, like, play Beyblade. Wow, that was not nice. Did I get the scan? Oh, I didn't get his, like... Yeah, I gotta get this scan. Whenever he turns into a little morph ball thing. Oh, that was the hard shot. This thing I need to scan. This is called Lockjaw. This is the second scan that you need in the game. Yeah, you're gonna go into it with not all the scans, but you need this one 100%. All right, Beyblade Arena, you ready? Ow! Dude, he took it. Psychic, shot. Just don't get sucked in. You have to keep on holding down. So you nail him. Oh, good. That's his super shot, man. You do not want to get hit by that. Oops. Oh, he's eating the last of it. Oh, here we go, here we go. Dunk. Not this turd. I don't know how to block that. That's a 200 away? How do I stop that? Stop, guy! Can you not? Oh my gosh, what now?
Shouldn't we go after her?
Tell me how and I'm there.
Alert! Spatial anomaly detected.
Great. What now? Here we go. Be ready for anything.
Samus! I knew you'd come back.
Never doubted you for a second, boss.
Glad to have you with us.
Samus, does that mean Sylux is good? Ready to go home?
We'll be right behind you.
Is that it? No signs of Ridley or anything like that in this game? Was Ridley just not in the game? All right. Activation for entering destination coordinates requires psychic abilities to operate. This is the way out. Okay. Great. So now remember, during that battle, you did have to scan two things with Sylux. You had to get Sylux himself, and then you also had to get his lockjaw. Those are the last two scans in the game. Yeah. Very missable, but, I mean, this is the last part of the game, so make sure you get those two before you finish off the game. If you're going for 100% scans.
Oh. Oh, your crystal powers the teleporter. It only responds to you. Wait, is that Viros? Then that must be Tanamar. Home sweet home.
And you are sure?
Well, we're gonna find out.
You did it.
We're really going home. Sylux! Look! Samus! No!
Protect the teleporter!
Samus, are you alright? I got you.
Providing cover.
Teleporter's not gonna last long. You gotta make the jump while you still can. I'll do my best to stabilize the power. Restart the sequence. We'll buy you time while it charges. Samus, go.
Back! No!
Enough.
Samus! Go!
Whoa. Oh, I'm not doing this. Press A to teleport?
Hey, Samus.
Solan be with you.
What? Oh, yeah, okay, that's it. Oh my, wow. Okay, well, that's an ending. That's not the best ending. Right? There is an additional ending if we got the 100%, isn't there? We could have. We could have got it. In our initial blind run through the game, no guides. First 20 hours of playing through the game, we had 3 missables. 3 missables. 3 missable scans. And because of that, because I didn't know in the one boss that had the vines and then the sack, I didn't scan his vines, and then the little guy in the fire that took our energy tank, I didn't scan him. And because of that, those are missable scans. Yeah, we didn't get the good ending. But that's okay. There is a hard mode. I don't know if there's a different ending on hard mode. I would love to jump in and figure that out. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Hey, man, to go into a game blind without any guides, beating the game 100%, getting all of the items, I think that's pretty good. I think we can pat ourselves on the back for that one. Getting approximately 90% on scans, including the 3 missed ones, is really unfortunate. It kind of feels like you ran this entire marathon for 24 hours. You've been running nonstop. And then right when you cross the finish line, which is right now, the judges say, hey, heads up, you took a wrong turn, or maybe you didn't go through the cones in this way enough, and so we're gonna have to invalidate. You did it, but we're not gonna count it in the record books. That's kind of what it feels like now. I digress. I think that the game was great. I did love this game. I had a great time with it. The pacing was good. Nothing was out of the ordinary of it. I liked the new psychic powers. I thought that was a great addition to the Metroid Prime franchise. I loved the motorcycle, was really fun. That was really cool to see. And it was more of the same thing, which is fine. It's literally called Metroid Prime 4. It's the same game. You're not going to reinvent the wheel over here. It's going to be the concept of finding a power-up in a dungeon, going to a different dungeon with that power-up, unlocking a new power-up, going back to the same dungeon, doing the exact same thing with the new power-up, rinse and repeat. That's a Metroid Prime game for you. It is what it is. The puzzles were fun. I had a blast with it. We solved every puzzle in the game because we got 100% of the items. So yeah, I can say the puzzles are awesome. I got stuck maybe for like, I don't know, 5 minutes on one little puzzle. And then the last puzzle of trying to spawn the sniper guy into the 3 different locations threw me for a loop a little bit there, but we did figure it out blindly, mind you. The only negatives I have on this game are Samus not having any voice lines outside of grunts and whenever she gets hurt. Like that's not okay to me. We had an opportunity to flesh out her character, but I think that the writers were a little bit too afraid to do so. Some might think that, oh, you know, Metroid's just a bounty hunter, and, you know, she doesn't talk in Metroid Dread. She doesn't really talk in Metroid Prime. But, like, in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, she had a lot of... You saw her a lot. You saw her in the Zero suit. You got to mess around. You got to see her inner helmet. This one's just... It seemed like an unnamed... Insert any character here kind of game. You know what I mean? You could have put Master Chief in the first person spot. You could have put Spider-Man in the first person. You could put Mario in that helmet. We wouldn't know. The only reason we got to see that it was Samus was because maybe we saw a flash in a visor that showed her eyes blinking. We had Nora fangirling over Samus. But I think that was a big miss for me. I think that at the very end of that last cutscene, we saw them flip open their visor, and we saw expression from them, which we didn't get to see throughout the entire game, not even in base camp, right? There was a lack of expression everywhere. Had the developers and the entire team actually went through, delayed the game for another couple months, and literally made every interaction that had voice lines where they pressed their helmet and then their visor came up and then they talked, right? Because we remember seeing a lot of screams, a lot of emotional moments in the game and the storytelling, but it was behind visors. And I didn't like that at all. I think that that's pretty lazy storytelling. You can get away with that in like the N64 era. That's perfectly fine, because then you don't have to worry about emotions and eyebrow movements and eye movements and mouth movements and lip flaps. You don't have to worry about that in N64 era, you know, 20 plus, 30 plus years ago, right? But this, I think that the storytelling needed that. It definitely needed that. And like Samus needed to say some things instead of just head nods, right? I don't know. The game felt very lifeless when it came down to the voice acting. And it's such a travesty because the voice actors did an amazing job. Nora Armstrong, she was great. I love Duke. Duke was cool. Miles was even great. You get past the annoying part at the very beginning of the game where he's kind of annoying you with being so afraid of stuff, and a little bit throughout the game kind of pushing you in the right direction, which was fine. But like, he had some good voice dialogue. So did the sniper guy, so did the robot. But I needed everyone's faces to kind of match those things to really get immersed into the story a little bit more. I think the story, I can rate the story like maybe 6 out of 10. There wasn't anything like, you know, tear jerking. I didn't really care about these characters. I didn't grow to love them. They weren't really like secondary characters, right? With Samus being the primary, and then these guys were like very tertiary characters. Yeah, there was no reason to care for any of them. They're just there to help the plot along. I'm thinking of other games where we had some really good main characters and they all kind of worked with each other. They all wrapped their storylines around each other in certain games, and we just didn't have that here. So at that point, why introduce them, right? They should have gotten cut. We didn't need Armstrong. We didn't need the sniper. We didn't need any Duke or anything like that. There we have it. So about 18 hours. Again, we could have done it. This is a little hurtful. It is a little hurtful because the 3 scans that we didn't get that were missed. We could have gotten them. But that's okay. Time played about 18 hours approximately. Time streamed about, I would say, 25 hours. 25 hours streamed, if you take a look at my records of playing it. But hey, that's a first go. It's a first go, and that's kind of what you have to do. So we have hard mode unlocked, which is cool. So what I want to do now is I want to take a look at the gallery. I want to go play through hard mode and see what's up. So let's see what this is all about. So she teleported away. This is the other ending. Or there's a bad ending, maybe? Saving will now mark the save slot as mission complete. If you later choose to start a new game in the save slot, the item and scan completion data will be reset. Do you want to save? Yeah, we did everything. The 3 scans is really kicking me right now. It's fine. We'll do its mission complete. Done. Yeah, save was successful. It doesn't matter. Unbelievable. Missable scans, dude. That's the worst. Just let me pay a currency in green crystals to have an opportunity to get that scan. Maybe with my psychic ability to remember that battle, to remember that instance and have like a ghost move around, go back to the arena, pay X amount of crystals, pay X amount of missiles, right? Do you want to deposit 250 missiles and X amount of green crystals in order to revisit this battle? Yes or no? And then you can get that scan. Do you want to respawn the little fire guy? Do we want to respawn the little fire guy in the lava pool because you missed it because you were too busy taking the energy tank from him? Here, deposit 250 missiles, or what? You name the currency. I don't know. Make up another currency so that we can get those scans and then beat the game 100%. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. You know what? Hey, we beat the game. It was really fun. Let's take a look at gallery. Play the game to unlock media from over here. Oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, let's take a look. View full screen. Oh, yeah, this is cool. So got some Samus. Oh, fun. I don't think you can choose to move to the next one. Yeah, that's kind of fun. We got some stuff over. Oh, that's what Nora looks like. Wow. We didn't even see her face in literally the entire game until right now. Maybe at the very ending. So again, that's the problem with this game. We saw his face once. The sniper. We saw him maybe twice. He looks like Rick Moranis from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Sylux was cool. The hunter ship. These are some really fun things. Yeah, some little concept artwork. Yeah, the aliens. This is cool. And then we don't have the last one because we... Oh, a Metroid. There was no Metroids in this game. Why is there a Metroid here? Wait, it's Metroid Prime 4. There was not a single Metroid. Maybe in the true ending you'll find a Metroid or something? I don't know. Scan 100% the logbook to unlock this gallery item. Man, I'm kicking myself. Settings, there's nothing else. And then it's just play. We did mission complete right over here, 100% 88. We can go over to new game. We can play on hard. Combat difficulty is increased. Using save stations only restores energy. It's great. So there we have it, friends. That's Metroid Prime. Cool game. Loved my time with it. Loved my time with it. One thing that I didn't touch on that was kind of annoying was collecting the green crystals. I thought that locking story progression behind grinding the green crystals in an empty desert was a miss. That was not, it was kind of a stain in the legacy that is this game. It's not that big of a deal. It took me about half an hour to really do it. So that should have just been like extra, right? That should have been extra. You didn't have to collect green crystals, man. Or maybe not that many to advance the story. I digress. That's the game. That's the game. Those are my final thoughts. I would honestly give this game an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. Maybe 8.5. 8.5. Talk to me again after I beat it on hard mode and I get 100% scans, right? The fact right now that I can't go New Game Plus and bring my scans into this. What happens when I go into the save station? Mission complete. What's the point of doing it on hard? Oh, let me see right now. I chose my old save file and then I clicked on hard right now. Let's take a look. If I get all my scans, dude. Let me take a look. This is literally the beginning of the game in hard mode. I don't think I have my scans. It says items. I have no scan or logbook. If I scan one thing, will I get it? I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that, friends. I can't confirm or deny, but it's Metroid Prime for you. Unless this is a scan, and I can put it in the logbook. Space Pirate. Oh, there should be one. There should be one. Let's take a look. What? I don't know. It doesn't say if I reset the scans or we're just starting a new game. So honestly, it doesn't matter. We would have to do this game again anyway. So yeah, there we have it. That's Metroid Prime, man. Super fun time. Absolutely loved it. And I hope you guys did too. I'm going to go beat the game on hard mode and see what else we have to do. As usual, thanks for watching. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate, man. I mean, oh, sorry. That's the wrong save file. I don't know. I don't know, man. We always need Metroid Prime 2 and 3. They had an opportunity to do it, man. They're probably working on this game, but dude, there's so many talented developers out there. Just give them the rights, tell them to do it, pay them to do it, and they can easily have the blueprints of how to remaster the game. It's not hard. It's a multi-billion-dollar company over here. Let's take a look. Mission complete. Autosave. Mission complete. UTO Research Center. If I click on this, yeah, it doesn't say anything about keeping your scans and bringing it over to the next one. I can't confirm unless I go through on hard mode and play some more. But I think that that's what we'll do. I'm going to copy this. Oh, I'm going to erase one. Hold on. I'm going to erase this one. I don't need that old save file. I'm going to copy this one onto the first one. And then when we go through and play hard mode, we'll have it. So there we have it. What did you guys think? What did you guys think of Metroid Prime 4? 20 hours, I would say. Approximately 20 hours to 100% the game. That's not bad. Dude, how long did it take for us to play through Road Trip mode, the story mode in Kirby Air Riders? Like 3 hours. And then all the other nonsense modes in that game were utter garbage, and I truly did not like Kirby Air Riders. But this one was fun because, like, it was cool because you got to see my brain, like, moving and solving puzzles in real time. And there was combat, there was exploration, there was backtracking with notes, there was... I love this. I love the game. I thought it was really and truly fun, man. But the stains of lifeless voice acting behind helmets, Samus not talking, and the green shards were kind of a big deal for me. Could have been so much more. Could have been so much more. But again, we didn't beat the game 100% with the scans, so that's kind of bulgogi. Hate that so much. All right, guys, you guys are gonna have to let me know. What did you guys think of the game? You like the Sandfish boss? I thought that was really cool. Sandfish boss is great, man. I had a blast with that one. I'm very curious of what hard mode's gonna be like. I kind of want to do like an any % hard mode, just like run through the game. But then I know that I have to go and collect stuff, and I have to backtrack, and we have to go do it. I don't know. I don't know, friends. You tell me. We could do both, actually. We could do both, actually. I'll probably just need energy tanks. I'll go find energy tanks. Very, very limited backtracking, and just like see what we can do for like a speed run. Yeah. Beat the game, hard mode, speed run, see what happens. I don't think we get anything though, right? Like the game doesn't say that there's something locked behind hard mode. I don't know, man. Would you recommend this game to someone who's never played a Metroid Prime game? You tell me, Wasabi. Have you played this game before? I don't know. You have to like first-person shooters, man. Some people don't like first-person shooters. They get dizzy. They may not like that. But if you guys take a look at my 2 streams that we did for 12 hours and another 12 hours, you literally did everything you needed to, and you could play along with me. And if you can't figure out a puzzle, then you can see exactly what I did for it. It was a really good game, man. It was a really good one. Leon says, I'm still going to go through with Prime 4. They really want us to literally get everything in the game. I mean, they don't want you to do that. It's fine if you don't, but they do dangle the carrot. They say, hey, if you get 100% in the game, we will give you this. We'll give you a new ending, and we'll give you this one little art book, which is great, right? You can't say the same for Kirby Air Riders. Heck no, man. You didn't get anything for that game for 100%ing it. Heck no. Yeah, but if you've never played a Metro game, put the game on easy, right? Play it on easy, and then you'll be fine. Right over here, casual. Combat difficulty reduced. Save station restores everything. I mean, that's kind of what it is. But we just played it on normal. Where's Ridley? Where are the Metroids? And one of the other things that I didn't say in the review, in my slight review towards the very end, is they still did a lot of telling. They still did a lot of telling instead of showing for storytelling. And that's one of the things too, man. Like, when you're trying to tell a story, you want to be able to fuse together cutscenes that show what happened, and, you know, maybe coming up with a logbook and reading some text of what happened. In an ideal world, everything's cutscenes, and it's like a beautiful movie that you come across this logbook, and then Samus uses psychic powers, touches it, and then gets flash forward or flash back into the person that wrote the log entry. And then you're seeing them write or type the log entry, talking about what they did, flashbacks, an actual cutscene. You do that with all the logbooks of the green energy, the failed experiments, the civilization of all those people and everything like that. Rather than just telling, you show. I think this game would be a 10 out of 10. It would literally hit the mark in every field. This would be absolute game of the year if that storytelling was there and you had the characters, you know, actually interacting. If you brought these random soldiers that no one cares about into the game, you have to flesh them out. They can't just be a plot device. They can't just be in there for plot. Oh, I needed to break the walls over here. Why don't we just introduce a giant robot that breaks the walls for you? Okay, but what's the origin of the whole robot? Why is he there? Where did he come from? Who built him? What's his deal, right? Like, oh, I needed 2 people to open up this door. Why don't we just like have a sergeant from the Federation Force over here? Like, that storytelling doesn't make sense unless you flesh it out and you actually commit to the bit. This game fell flat on that. Storytelling was rough on this one. But is that because I'm spoiled with other games like Expedition 33, where, you know, you have 4, 5, 6 main characters and they all fluidly deal with each other and get fleshed out, and they have campfire conversations, and you learn more about them, and you learn how they're all intertwined with each other via cutscenes and not just reading logbooks. Am I spoiled because of an indie team of 50 people that made Expedition 33, had such an amazing time fleshing together all of their characters in a nice sealed package? Whereas this game, that kind of fell flat for me, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And where are the Metroids at, dude? There's just something about it, man. There's just something about it. J-Mac knows all about Expedition 33. You platinumed that game, didn't you? Like, you know the deal. And so I'm spoiled because I played a game like that, and I can't see any other game the same way anymore, because I've seen what an indie team of 50 people can do. And you literally announced this game 18 years ago in 2007, right? 2007, 2008, they announced that they're working on Metroid Prime 4. 18 years, and this is what you come up with. Sure, there was a rocky development where they had to scrap a lot of things because they worked, one team worked on the game beforehand, then they scrapped it, then Retro came in and worked on it. I don't remember the drama behind it, but I don't know. It was a good game for what it was. I think keeping my review at 8 out of 10 is perfect, right? Absolutely perfect 8 out of 10 for this game. Going through and beating on hard mode, that's just extra. It's not going to unlock anything. And I did lock myself out of 3 scans, so I can't do the entire game unless I like really speed run through it and do it. Yeah, man, that's tough, man. That's tough. There's only one Metroid at the first boss. Yeah, okay, so I mean, other Metroids were there, but you didn't see like a Metroid flying around and then, you know, fusing into an organic life form. You didn't see that. The game is Metroid Prime, where are the Metroids? Right? There was no overarching looming threat of the Metroids, I don't know, being experimented on. Were they the cause of the green energy? No, the green energy was just mined from volcanoes. And then they used that to instill psychic powers into their people, which had nothing to do with Metroids. I don't know, man. Am I missing the story? I don't know, man. It was rough. It was rough because they just weren't there. And now that I'm looking at it again, I'm like, well, what the heck? Ridley didn't even make an appearance. Admittedly, I don't remember what happened at the end of Metroid Prime 4 Corruption. I don't know what happened to Ridley in that one, but I remember Ridley was a big thing at the very beginning of the game. You fell down into a tunnel, and like as you were falling, you were shooting missiles at him. He was dragging you against the wall. He had you pinned up against the wall. It was crazy. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption was so good. But like, I don't know. It's like having a Mario game without Bowser as the main antagonist. You're like, yeah, but where's Bowser? Could you imagine playing like a Mario story, like Super Mario Galaxy? They made a new one. Yeah, but where's Bowser though? Could you imagine if they made Super Mario Odyssey and Bowser wasn't like the main boss at the very end that kidnapped Princess Peach? It's kind of like that. I didn't see him anywhere, man. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know, friends. I don't remember Metroid Dread having Metroids. Did it? I don't remember the game, to be honest. I remember there was wasn't there like an amiibo pack with Metroids in it? I don't know. We beat that game along. Yeah. Let's see. I'm all for doing any critique on this game, but I went the criticism to at least mature enough. Not another game is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm giving valid criticisms over here. Agree or disagree, but having spent 24, 25 hours with this game, that's how I feel. And I'm not a newcomer to the series, man. I've beaten all the Metroid Prime games except for 2. I didn't beat 2 all the way. So I know, and we played the other Metroid games as well. So it's not new. I'm not just like jumping into this game not knowing anything about Metroid. We even played through the games earlier, the last like 3 days ago. It's just yeah, man, missable scans. Like, okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, I get it. A Metroid game is supposed to be like you're on a desolate planet. You better figure it out and no one's helping you, right? That's kind of what Metroid Prime 1 was. And Super Metroid, the exact same thing. You better figure it out. No one's gonna point you in the right direction. Like, that's the hardcore Metroid mentality of like, you have unlimited time, you have to go figure it out, no one's gonna point you in the right direction. Because they took the change in implementing Miles to give you that newcomer friendliness where he chimes in, you could radio him and he'll kind of guide you. He'll force you to open up the menu, look where to go at the map, zoom in even more and tell you to go here, right? Like, that's called ease of, you know, beginner easiness of playing the game, right? I don't want to call it accessibility, but beginner friendliness, I would call it. Now, they went to go do that, but they're still going to allow you to miss scans? That doesn't make sense to me. Should be, if you're going to go in on beginner friendliness, just make it all. How would we have fixed that? How would we fix it? I don't know. Maybe do a temporary loss of health, right? You have 1500 health in this game. For sacrifice 100 health to revisit a boss battle and get a scan. Cool, you do it, and now you temporarily don't have that health. If it was paying missiles, you can easily go to a save station and replenish your missiles. That's not a big deal. Maybe it's kills. Maybe if they had a kill count in the game, like they did in Metroid Prime 3, I think it had a kill count with achievements. And Metroid Trilogy, they had a kill count. So if they had a kill count that said, okay, hey, you could cash in 500 kills right now, and then you can go revisit a boss battle. Or you can cash in 1,000 kills right now, and you can get the scan data from Miles, because Miles is doing nothing besides, you know, scanning things. You reprogram the scout bot, Miles goes over there and he's like, oh, hey, for 1,000 kills or X amount of green crystals, you can buy one of these scans over here, right? Like we've done that in Super Mario RPG, right? In the bestiary, if you missed one, right? If you missed using Psychopath or whatever Malo's move was, that you only had one chance in a boss, you can actually go back, you find an NPC, and then you pay him a certain amount of coins or a certain thing, and then you get that bestiary logbook entry in case you missed one. Like that needed to be a thing in this game, right? Because if you're going the way of beginner friendliness and pointing us in the direction, you might as well do the exact same thing. I don't know. That's just a director's choice. I'm still salty. I'm salty that I missed 3 scans in the game and didn't get 100%. So I had a great time with it though. But there we go. What was the base area that shows the holograms of the bosses? Can you rebattle them? No, that's not a thing. And even if you did, I lost one of the little dudes in the fire pit that was jumping around with my energy tank. Couldn't get that because I was trying to get my energy tank and I was chasing him down. And that's fine. Like, dude, I don't mind if games have a lot of beginner friendliness. I really don't mind that, right? Because people look at Metroid and they're like, I play Animal Crossing. I don't know if I want to ever play this game, right? There should be some settings into the game that like lock those things out, right? That's like, okay, do you want this setting on or off? Are you a veteran of the game? Do you know how to play the game? Cool. Right? There should be some settings, but there also should be beginner friendliness for people who've never played it. I'm all for that. I don't need it. I don't need it because we're veteran gamers over here, but I still think that the gamers nowadays do have a lot of that hand holding, and it's fine. I'm all for it because then it allows more people to enjoy the game instead of the small percentage of veteran gamers who think they're too cool for that kind of stuff, you know? Yeah. Thoughts on the soundtrack? Oh, it was fine. Nothing memorable. Yeah, nothing memorable. It was, like, nice. I heard that you can unlock... If you had the amiibo, you could scan it in and, like, listen to your radio station on your bike. I'm not gonna go buy an amiibo and open it in order to try that out. I'm so sorry. But yes, that should be unlocked if you did 100%, right? Like if you did 100%, you should be able to go to the gallery and then change the music or have the ability to do that. Where amiibo should not have exclusive stuff on them. And that was the thing about amiibo in general, right? You always skated the line between paid DLC or a shortcut to content, right? And if you're a developer and you know what you're doing, it's got to be something so minor aesthetic that's exclusive to the amiibo, or it has to be a shortcut to content, right? If it's something that's locked behind an amiibo, that sucks. People are gonna hate that. That might as well be the exact same thing as, you know, $20 paid DLC 2 months after the game releases, like Donkey Kong Bonanza. And that's always been the struggle with amiibo in general. But right now, I hear that that's exactly what that is. You get the little bike amiibo, you scan it in, and you could change the stations, and you get some different skins on the bike, right? Those things should be available in the game. Oh, I have a lot more. Oh, shoot, I didn't even look at that. My bad. There's a scroll wheel. Okay, that's kind of cool. Beat the game on hard to unlock this gallery item? What? 100% logbook? 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 Dude, there's one. What? Oh, come on. One of these. Oh. There's no way. Oh my God. I knew it. I knew it with my whole heart and soul. I'm like, dude, there's still more green crystals out here. I got them all in the desert. Mother, father, right now. I knew it because there was a little bit more. So there was like some weird rogue rock somewhere in the game that I didn't blow up. Somewhere in the dungeons. What the mother? Beat the game on hard, you're gonna get it. Beat the game on hard. Beat the game on hard. Beat the game with 100% scans and items. Beat the game on hard. Beat the game on scans and items. Beat the game 100% scans and items, or scan the Sylux amiibo. Yeah, there's some movies, which is kind of cool, but not enough movies, man. There needs to be more. Yeah, okay, so here's what we would have to do. We would have to play the game on hard and beat it 100%. That's crazy. So you did, if you wanted to truly 100% this game, you had to do hard anyway. That's 100%. I thought I knew the crystals were there. I got every crystal in the dang desert. But I knew that there was just some rogue rock in one of the dungeons somewhere and just didn't get it. 100% hard mode would be a thing. I mean, I know how to play the game. It's not going to be hard. It's not like I'm going to struggle figuring things out. I'll scan everything in every area like I always do. Scan every room. We'll get it. But we could speed run. We could speed run, get to the final boss, and save right there, and then backtrack and get everything. Just to see how long that would be. I could probably do that in 10 hours. If I know exactly where to go, and it's not just a question of, oh, I'm gonna roam around the desert and figure it out. I could probably do it in maybe like 8 hours. We would have to probably figure that out. I know the chapter team has been really good with taking notes and figuring out things that we've been doing with our episodes. So I just have to scrub through the VODs and just map it out. You know, say, hey, okay, first thing you go to Volt Forge, you get this item. And then you go over to Lava Pool or Flare Pool, then you get this item, then you go to Ice with this item. And if I know the linear path of where to go, without backtracking, I could beat the game probably like 6 hours. On hard mode. I'm gonna do that. I think that's what we're gonna do next. Let's do a hard mode any percent run, save the game, and then backtrack and collect stuff, and then go beat the game 100%. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Any tips for reducing lag from Switch 2 to your new MacBook using the Elgato 4Ks capture card? Your MacBook's probably not powerful enough, dude. The encoder. The encoder is probably not powerful enough to do it. There's no lag on a 4Ks. So it's your MacBook issue. Update all the drivers, update all your graphics stuff. Yeah, there's no way. Plus the missable ones. That's 100% it. Yeah. We can't forget the missable ones. That's so bogus. It's emblazoned into my brain right now. There were some missable things at the very beginning of the game too, like in the opening cutscene, like Space Pirate, some other trooper or something like that. Yeah. At least they didn't lock stuff behind a one-hit game over mode. That would be insane. Have a timer up for the speed run? I don't know, Drew. No, we'll see, man. I don't know. Okay. That's it. We'll do that next time. We'll start it tomorrow. I could do it tonight, but I'm gonna take a little breather from the game. I'll throw like the final boss and ending and all those other things up. We'll work on some compilations. I do want to really go through all our notes. Chapter team is helping out big time behind the scenes with logging down the timestamps of when I got every single power up so that I can compile that and make it into a video for those of you guys that want to not scroll through 24 hours of footage to find one power up. So I'll make a video on that very, very soon. I just got to get all the chapter notes for that very soon. So, yep, because it's like, okay, episode 1, we found this thing. Okay, cool. Clip it, put it over here on the timeline, and do that. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed Metroid. I know it's not something super popular on the channel. I truly did enjoy it. I thought it was worth the $70. A very, very fine game for what it was, and it feels good to play Metroid again. It makes me want to go through and beat Sylux, right? We streamed that for a couple of hours just to play it. Makes me want to go and do that. But we do have some Pokemon content coming. We have that coming on the 9th or the 10th, depending on when that releases. The new DLC or some sort of update is happening over there. We're going to go get that update, play some Pokemon for the rest of the year. And then also we do have the 12 Days of Christmas that I got to knock out. 12 days of fan games. So if you guys didn't already take a look at that, this is a great opportunity for you. Let me see if I have a full screen scene. I think I do. Yeah. Come on over to abdallasmash.com. We got a couple things going on. This one's really fun. So we're gonna do 12 days of fan-picked games. I have a couple slots left if you guys are interested. I think I have like maybe 6 slots left. If you guys want me to play any game in my library, and yes, that includes Yokai Watch, we're gonna do it. And I'm just gonna do a fan favorite game. I'm gonna play it for 30 to 40 minutes and just upload it on every single one of those days leading up to Christmas, which is gonna be really fun. So it's an opportunity for you to go through and pick any game. You become the director. Pick a game or offer a selection of favorites for a dedicated 30 to 40 minute video. It's gonna be really fun. It's got to be a game that I actually have, and of course, it mustn't be an M-rated game. So whatever you want me to play, we'll figure that out. So that's it. Make sure you guys take a look at that. We can play whatever game you want me to revisit. You like Tomodachi Life? Cool. We can go play Tomodachi Life. You like Miitopia? You like Yokai Watch Blasters? You like Yokai Watch 4? Whatever, man. We'll do it. We'll do it. So that's exactly what we're going to do for the holiday season, because there's not too much content coming out for it. So make sure to head over to abdallasmash.com, click on the merch link in the description, and get one of those slots. There's only a couple left, so let's do it. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Shout outs to our mods, members, chapter chat, all of you guys here. And we'll catch you guys on hard mode tomorrow.